Hello, it's me, Revcast. I told you a while ago that I was going to give you why I still use Meta and other social media platforms that are owned by people like Zuckerberg and Musk. So I've actually written a script, got myself all set up here. So let's see how this works, okay? So please bear with me. This is my first time doing this kind of longer form. It's still not long form, but longer video that's actually prepared for. All right. Why I still use Meta. With everything that has happened since the 2024 presidential election with various social media platforms, you may be surprised to hear that I still use Facebook and Instagram. Why do I? I'm an author and a radio personality. As such, I have a minor following that uses Facebook and Instagram. Is that their only social medias? I don't know. But I maintain my profiles and pages on these medias to continue to reach them in a way that they can depend on and are used to. Over the last year or so, my Facebook usage has fallen off thanks to TikTok, but I have continued to promote my shows there, even with the recent decisions by Zuck and his company. I'm concerned with the decision to remove fact checking from Meta platforms. This is Zuck following in Musk's footsteps. We all know how that has worked out for X, the new home for corn and Nazis. I don't think the corn aspect will hit Facebook, but the softcore has been on Instagram almost since day one. More concerning about the removal of fact checking is that meta platforms will become a further source of misinformation and disinformation. Like X and platforms like Truth Social, Facebook in particular has an unbalanced influence on many in the United States and elsewhere. We saw that plainly leading up to the election. With a lack of fact checking, those platforms will become little more than political propaganda sites, just short of state run media. We've seen how Musk has used X to promote his own agenda and that of Cheeto Van Hoffa while it is to his advantage. Truth Social is purely a propaganda machine for MAGA, particularly Cheeto Van Hoffa. Facebook and Instagram are still both popular with left leaning people in the United States, as well as independent artists and small business owners. They are also avenues of communication between families and friends, domestically and internationally. With the threat of TikTok in the US going away, people are unsure of what is going to happen. After the brief blackout of the app the weekend before the inauguration, things are still in limbo. Mango Mussolini's 75-day reprieve is no guarantee that it will still be around. And the question of whether or not some kind of backroom deal was made that has affected the algorithm remains. So why am I using Meta? 1. It is not going anywhere anytime soon. 2. I have an established following on those platforms. And 3. There is no guarantee that TikTok will survive in the United States. And are there viable alternatives? 1. There is not an established social platform that matches Meta or even TikTok. 2. Those that exist are overrun with shortcomings. They're working on those. And 3. There are new platforms in development, but they are not ready yet. I'm anticipating the launch of Neptune. From what I've seen, it could be as good as, if not better than, TikTok. But it is still in development. It is set to start beta testing for iOS in February and Android soon to follow, but may not be fully ready for mass market until summer. Even then, there will be plenty of features still in development. I use Blue Sky, Clapper, Discord, Fanbase, Favorited, Snap, YouTube, and whatever else might catch my eye as an option. But in the meantime, I'll continue to use meta platforms to stay in touch with my following and combat the misinformation and disinformation that our current administration will be pushing through those platforms and more. You can find me on most socials as RevKes, and I have most linked in my link tree on my TikTok bio. That being said, thank you very much for your time, and I hope that you have a good day.